it's easy to explain in one sentence. Digital assets aren't going away, and they're only getting stronger. Despite the initial multi-year reluctance, that's the stance that's now being accepted by traditional finance, and we're at that point where there is no going back. And look, there's many contributing factors as to why Bitcoin and other digital assets are rallying. Notwithstanding the current political and economic uncertainty, the ongoing concerns around COVID-19 and what the near and long-term effects that will have on the global economy. But the reality is that Bitcoin, among other digital assets, are continuing on the trend of being added to an investor's portfolio. And so once admittedly considered that it was an unlikely asset class to succeed, 2020 is really eliminating all of the previous arguments as to why one might not participate. And regardless of what those arguments were, whether they be regulatory founded, whether they be concerns around holding digital assets in a secure manner, or whether it be that this asset class really requires further legitimization and credibility through the participation of traditional financial household brands. What we're seeing is that all of those reasons are very quickly becoming discredited, and investors are realizing this, and they're seizing the opportunity, as it's clear that the risk of going back from here is very, very low.
So I remember when you and I were talking when Bitcoin was up around 20,000 USD, so much interest, so much hype in this market. Then, of course, we had the great Bitcoin crash. Do you think Bitcoin is perhaps looking a little overbought here at around 12,000 USD or just below? Where do you think prices go next?
It's a really good question. Look, there's no denying that digital assets are volatile, but that's nothing new. But it also creates a significant amount of opportunity. We talk about the highs and lows of Bitcoin over the last decade. Bitcoin was the best performing asset of the last decade. As you stated, it's 70% up year to date. As you also stated, Ethereum is up over 200% year to date. For those that insist that the asset class is too volatile, my suggestion would be that they actually zoom out and consider the bigger picture. There are very few assets that have provided the type of returns that Bitcoin and Ethereum continually deliver. And I do find it a little entertaining when the critics continually cite volatility as one of the reasons why you wouldn't enter this asset class, even now, considering the United States printed more money in June of this year than in the first 200 years of its founding.